but then the range of extended care at 16 was nerfed, so it's kind of a wash, honestly. Yeah, I would say maybe Lucio.
We have a cheer.
Anna also had the mana cost of her spells reduced. Sooner Pook just subscribed via the Twitch Prime. Sooner, thank you so much for your support of the Dinosaur Club, and thank you for choosing to use your Twitch Prime here. Get a dinosaur. Thank you. Don't forget, there's a reward for Heroes of the Storm this month with Twitch Prime. You can get 5 loot boxes and a mount, so make sure y'all redeem those. Maybe I'm tanking. We're gonna ban the Lucio. We're gonna ban the Lucio since we have a Lily. Oh, sorry, Simokum. Feels bad, man.
Anytime you're ready.
Oh, Jimmy. So previously, Jimmy could interrupt Purification Salvo with a basic ability, but not anymore. Because Purification Salvo has been fixed. Okay. What am I thinking?
I shall do what I must.
Ooh, Alex Straza. Maybe Arthas? Slows are good if he takes Purification Salvo. What are you thinking, Mavis? Are you thinking anything? Okay, perfect.
My blood.
I'm not really sure if the Sonya talent changes are going to end up being a nerf or not. They flipped around where some of her talents are. So there's somebody using like a saw outside, like they're cutting something, and the noise is really obnoxious.
The crusade calls.
Okay, and they picked up Johanna Diablo. That's beefy. That's beefy. I think we can do it though. Is Meteor cutting up another body? No, he's doing a rest actually. All right, team. Let's do it to it. Let's do it to it. I feel okay about our team. Theirs is beefier than ours, for sure. But we might have more damage. It really depends on the Diablo. Because Diablo can deal a lot of damage. Does Meteor play Dead by Daylight still? Yes. Speaking of Dead by Daylight is made by Behavior Studios. That's the name of the game developer that makes that game. And they are putting out another game called Death Garden. And it was available to play at PAX East, and we got to see it. It's going into closed alpha soon, TM, I think like this week, actually. And that's regular Mandu. And we're going to be playing it on Squadron. We're going to be playing Death Garden next week.
Indeed.
So if you guys liked Dead by Daylight and you like Friday the 13th and you kind of like those asymmetrical killer versus survivors, it's like that. It's a little different. It's more futuristic. It has guns. You can fight the killer. Different maps. But we'll be playing that on Squadron next week.
5, 4, 3,
And now you know.
1.
It's called Death Garden. If you want to look it up and see what it's about before we play it.
This world.
I know Meatyard's pretty excited for it too. So if you're in the Meatyard fan club. So Hanzo had some things nerfed. Besides his health, and look how, holy shit, look at his health though. His health regen, I believe Scatter Arrow? But generally speaking, Hanzo did have some nerfs, so this Hanzo player will have to be a bit confident in his Hanzoing. Because he's more vulnerable than he was yesterday. Hanzo has less range too. Oh yeah, that's right. He had the range reduced on his basic abilities and some of his abilities. You right. Remember, Phoenix also had a nerf. Look, his health and health regen, and the cooldown of warp was increased, so he warps less. Many heroes in this game in particular were nerfed today, so maybe watch out, team. That's kind of why on my blog post on Heroes Hearth, I bolded the heroes that were nerfed, because I kind of wanted people to look, if that's a hero you play, if you play Hanzo, if you play Maya, if you play Phoenix, maybe look at those nerfs before you just first pick Phoenix, because maybe they don't matter. Maybe you're like, I can play around that. Maybe you're like, my positioning is so good, it doesn't really matter that my range has been reduced. But for other people, it might be like, oh yeah, it's a deal breaker. So that's why I bolded them. It doesn't necessarily mean they're unplayable. Personally, I'm not going to play Malfurion as much as I used to. After looking at his nerfs, I'm like, I don't, that's not for me. But on the other end, Anna was buffed, and I still don't think it's enough to get me to play Anna. The same goes for Ariel, who received a buff, but I don't think the buff actually addresses any of her major weaknesses. So even buffed, I don't think I would play Ariel right now either. So just because a hero was buffed doesn't mean they're like first pick, first ban. Like, it might not be a good buff. A buff is a buff, but it doesn't mean it's a good buff. One of the things that was buffed on Ariel, her hope that she gets from her basic attacks was increased. Hope is not a problem Ariel has. She can regen hope faster than she spends it, like before the buff. So now she's regenning hope even faster, but with that long cooldown on her only heal that uses hope, it doesn't matter. You could give her infinite hope. It's the cooldown of her heal that's actually hamstringing her. Tell that to Kael'thas. Kael'thas's buff was significant, and he's going to do a lot more damage, especially at the lower ranks. I think Ignite is going to be insane, and he probably is first pick, first ban material. What's up, Noke? How are you? Speaking of being insane, we're slaying here. That was good. We did lose Sonya. She was up by herself, but we killed other people, so I'm going to waste a lot of mana using Frozen Tempest on this thing. It's not really the best use of my mana, but whatever.
I must find another way.
You've seen 2 Bloodlust Rhaegars? Why? Rhaegar didn't have any changes. There's no reason to do that. I got nothing, man. That's weird. I'm gonna try to do zone. Uh-oh. Genji is getting revenge on his brother over here, the hand soak. Let's get a little root back there. Bounce me off the wall. Going in with my friend Sonya. Brawl slowed. I'm out of mana, but I don't need mana for what I'm doing right now. Yeah, no walls, bud. You gotta hit walls to make that work, Dibbles. Dibbles, you gotta hit walls. Okay, I'm gonna take Icebound Fortune. Arthas had no changes. I'm comfortable playing Arthas. Great job. Oh no. Our BlizzCon tickets going on sale today. Yeah, in 1 hour, right? 7 p.m. Pacific. That's 9 p.m. Central if you live in Central like I do. 1 hour remains.
To me, I march for Hell's Gates.
Pop Icebound. Go for it, yeah. Hey, nice job, team. Yeah, it really depends. It really depends on what those buffs were. Like, Ariel's buff's not really that significant. Kael'thas's buff, probably a big deal. Also, one thing I talked about on Twitter today with some people, the way buffs and nerfs will affect competitive play, like HGC, versus high-level Hero League, like Masters and Grandmasters, versus everybody else, those of us down in like Silver and Gold, can all be significantly different. The Kale class change might not actually be that big of a deal in competitive play or even high-level Hero League because they don't stand in the Flame Strike, right? Ignite only happens if somebody gets hit by Flame Strike, and in that higher tier play, they don't get hit by Flame Strike as often, right? Because they're good at the video game.
All right,
Today in 1 hour, okay. Today in 1 hour. So if the enemy team isn't standing in Flame Strike, Ignite doesn't do anything, right? So what might be really powerful in Silver and Gold is not as powerful in Master and Grandmaster and competitive play, right? So those are things you have to consider. That's why when I wrote my post, I tried to make it like, you know, like this is for the play that I play at. Silver, Gold, Platinum, like... Gone in 1 hour with me, dude, it's crazy. I usually have pretty good luck getting in on tickets. Last year, though, I couldn't. I didn't do it.
Your soul is mine.
Okay.
This world.
Racing for some team rights for the night. Dude, I'm ready.
Shall suffer.
True. Killbot, yes. Sylvanas' nerf was directly targeted at lower tier play, and honestly, I don't think it even affected her pick rate anyway. I still see her pick just as much. Dude, this Diablo, like, has a death wish. I don't understand. Ooh. I didn't get him in, and I'm so sorry, Phoenix. I tried, but we still got the kill. Take that, Genji. I haven't actually finished my level 1 quest yet. That feels hella bad.
Repent before my wrath,
Oh,
demon.
dude, yeah, but what if we did this? I'm gonna help Phoenix. I like this play. It's bold. Dope.
The tide turns in our favor.
Oh, that didn't pop up at all. Shaloose just subscribed for 9 months in a row. Feels amazing, man. Shaloose, thank you so much for your continued support of the Dinosaur Club. I'm sorry it didn't pop up. I don't know what's going on. You get a dinosaur. Thank you, Shaloose. I'll look at Streamlabs after. Hey, speaking of things that aren't popping up, Yuna with the host. Thank you, fellow Heroes Hearth enthusiast Yuna. None of my pop-ups are popping. Team, none of my pop-ups are popping. We're not popping off. We're the opposite of popping off. But thank you for the host. I see it with my eyes.
We stand victorious.
My Streamlabs is dead. Oh, you know what I should do first? I should just try to refresh the widget. Hang on. Okay, let's see if that helps. Loving your hair. Thank you. I like it too. I want it to be a little lighter at the ends, but I gotta wait. I gotta wait so it doesn't just fall out. So just the crap out of it. But thank you. Streamlabs said no, it's Stream Elements, yeah, because Streamlabs is actually no. Oh my god, it's a big roll. Theonix, my man. Good try. Okay, I'm popping. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. It hurts, but I'm fine. It's okay. I'm the Lich King. I don't have feelings anymore. What? I didn't even think about that we have Planet Cracker and Dragon Arrow. What is this world even about? Gotta go eat dinner with your parents? Right on, girl. Have fun. See you well, maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. See you one of these days for dorm. I know you will be there. I'm gonna be there. This has been a clean AF game. Can we talk about this? Alright, I just finished my level 1 as we're ending, but like that's cool, right? Yeah, it's a terrible one. But we won! So who cares? How the game's going? This is game number 1 of the night for me, and we just did amazing.
Victory.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into Discord, and I'm gonna go into clips, and I'm gonna be like, game 1 Arthas. Because I want to make that a YouTube video, just end their misery. We did, okay? 0 death as the tank. Oh, did we only have 1 death that whole game? Hold on. Was it just Sonya's death? I need to know. Stats. Oh, 2. Okay. 1 for Phoenix, 1 for Sonya. 2 deaths. That's pretty good. Oh, look at that Zelda emote. All these dog emotes. Yo! That was hella good.